Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen. I greet every one of us tonight, though it's been long anyway, that we've had this kind of program in English. I'm sorry for that anyway. It was due to some something that's beyond my control. But alhamdulillah, Allah is in control with that. Now I say to everyone that is here right now, the Christian, the idol worshippers, likewise the free thinkers, as usual, I say unto him, may the peace of the Lord be upon you all. Likewise, my Muslim brothers and sisters that are here right now, and those that will join the program as it progresses, I say unto you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tonight's topic has been seen on our screen. Difference between the Bible and the Quran. Though I might not spend much time on this topic because I've dealt with it in the past. Though it's not as this to make difference between the Bible and the Quran. What prompted, please, as you are coming in, either on Facebook or YouTube, share. Help us to share the program, particularly to your fellow Christians. Because I received a call this evening from an elderly Christian man. He called me. I can hear my voice at the background on one of my videos that I was watching at that very point in time. He now got to a stage that he didn't feel that he should call me, that he didn't even know that I'm the one he was speaking with. He said he would like to talk to this man that's dialoguing with this lady. And I said, on what ground? He said, well, you see, I need to advise him not to criticize. I said, sir, he said, no, I should just wait. Let him learn. I said, no problem. After some time, about 5 minutes, I said, sir, can I come in? He said, yeah. I said, you see, I don't understand the word criticism or criticize. That most Christians do claim that I criticize. And I said, how do I criticize, sir? He said, not that. I said, no. You made mention of criticism. That why do you have to criticize? That we serve the same God. Bible and Quran are the same thing. I said, no, sir. That we should live in peace. I said, yeah, we do live in peace. And with love, which is normal anyway. Islam has preaches peace and love with fellow human beings. Not among the Muslims alone. Every Muslim must live in peace with everybody on earth. With everybody. Islam permitted no isolation. You don't isolate yourself among people. Either be Muslim, be Christian, be idol worshippers. They are all Muslim. We must live with them with love and passion. We must love everyone on earth without minding the kind of religion it possesses. That's not your business. So I don't criticize. I don't criticize. I only explain what I know. Later, the man said, you see, the Bible you are quoting, though it's corrupt. I said, well, is that my own fault? We should blame the writers, not me. I'm not at fault. He said, yeah, I know you are not at fault, but I said, but what, sir? Though an Englishman said the truth is bitter, but it has to be told. Should I fold my hands and see and allow falsehood, lies to overcome the truth? Capital no, I can't. I cannot be in this world as I am today. I might not be in this world tomorrow. Even you. But what legacy are you leaving behind? Legacy of being a liar? Or legacy of being hiding the truth from the public so that people might not hate you, might not disgust you? Is that your fear? Is that what you're afraid of? Perhaps you are wasting your time. You are just wasting your time living on earth. Because living on earth without saying the truth, you are not a human being. You are not a complete human being. So the topic is so simple. I said I've discussed it times down because I could remember when I was discussing versions of the Quran. Versions. Because I could remember Atuntash then. David Wood, Sam Shamoun, and one other guy. I think they were 4 in numbers. They were displaying different Quran. Warush, Arush, Afsa, and all that. So people now thought the same problem that the Bible is facing, the Quran also going through the same problem. You know, we have different versions of the Bible, different versions. And they have names. Let me read some of their names. Maybe you might not know. Some people thought, as we believe as a Muslim that we have one Quran, that's our belief. Before the Christian now came up to tell us that no, there are other versions of the Quran. You see, they are trying to challenge us that if we proclaim, as I'm proclaiming today, that we have different versions of the Bible, they now went ahead to produce or to look for other versions of the Quran. But I'm going to ask a cogent question tonight as regards this Quran. Just 2 questions. Now, look at the Bible at hand. First and foremost, we have King James Version. Most Christians don't understand that we have different versions of the Bible, particularly those that depend on King James. They believe vividly that the only Bible we have is King James. They have no knowledge of other versions of the Bible. Likewise, those that relied on other versions like New English Bible. They don't believe that there's one called King James. Likewise, those that believe in Revised Standard Version, that has to version anyway, 1881 and the another version was 1952. People don't believe that there are other versions. In fact, that Revised Standard Version, if your own is 1881, which is not in circulation anyway, it's no more in circulation. You can only get 1952, the latest one. Likewise, we have New International Version of the Bible, NIV, and American Translation of the Holy Bible, ATHB. That's the fifth one. The sixth one, we have AB, Amplified Bible. Amplified Bible. Likewise, we have another New King James Version. We have King James, KJV. We have NKJV. And we have Contemporary English Version of the Bible as well. Likewise, International Standard Version. Likewise, the Message Translation and the Living Bible. Likewise, the New World Translation. That's the Bible that belongs to Jehovah's Witness anyway. And the New Jerusalem Bible, NJB. Likewise, Good News Bible. That was also in two versions. We have 66 version of it, and we have 78 version of it as well. Likewise, we have Holy Bible. And likewise, the book, TB, the book. And New American Standard Bible. New American Standard Bible. We have American translation of the Holy Bible. And we have another one, New American Standard Bible. Don't forget that all the Bible are being used by different denominations of the Christians. Mark that point. Let me read all the versions. We have also the Devotional Study Bible, and we have the New Bible with that's the King James anyway. We have the Roman Bible and Holy Scriptures. Likewise, we have Women Devotional Bible. Presently, there's a Queen James Bible. Queen James. Queen. That's the gay Bible anyway. That Bible belongs to the gays. Now, my point now is, all these versions of the Bible has been read. Different churches owns them. Different churches owns them. There are some churches that relied on King James. Likewise, there are some churches that relied on NEB. Good News, New King James Version, and all. The Roman Catholic Bible owns their own Bible separately. This is a copy of the what's it called? Roman Catholic Bible. And this is supposed to be the first Bible on earth. I want to explain the Bible before going to the Quran. For you to know, for you to understand the difference between them. They are not the same thing. They are not the same thing. And they are also not from the same source. Bible and the Quran are not from the same source. I'm going to clear some things tonight. Some misconceptions about all this. Maybe I should even go to that before coming to this Bible. See, people believed, even there are some scholars in Islam that believe that Bible and Quran are the same thing. They refer the Bible to be Torah given to Moses, and the Injil given to Jesus. Not minding the havoc, though they are not to be blamed anyway. The reason being is that that's where their knowledge is. Because if you don't understand the Bible, you might think as well or believe as well. People believe that Bible belongs to Jesus and Moses. You know, they believe that Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy was written by Moses. Was the book given to Moses by God? So they refer that one to be Torah, which is not. Which is not. Likewise, from Matthew to Revelation, some Islamic scholars believed that those are the Injil, which is not. I'm going to prove it tonight that it's not. Bible was never Injil, not Torah. But what confuses them, as scholars in Islam, was that there are some things that are found in the Quran, that are written in the Quran, that are also found in the Bible. I said there are some things that were in the Quran that can also be found in the Bible. They now conclude by saying, if what the Bible is saying in this aspect is also what the Quran is saying in this aspect, then they are the same thing. No, they are not. You see, God gave Moses Torah. There's no doubt about that. Nobody is arguing that. There is Torah for Moses. There is Injil for Jesus. But the question now is, where are they? If I proclaim that the Bible is not Injil nor Torah, where is Injil, where is Torah? And my question now to those that ask those questions, among the Muslims or others, is that where is the book given to Noah? Or don't you think Noah was given a book? Of course. Where is that book given to Abraham? Is it the Bible as well? Where is that book given to Isaac, Jacob? Let me even confirm that to you in the Quran. A minute, please. Let me confirm that to you in the Quran. For you to know that when God is writing to a book, you understand what it means. In Quran chapter 2, verse 136, if you are the type that is still asking that question, that if JAMIU proclaim that the Bible is not Injil and is not Torah, then where is Injil, where is Torah? That's a beautiful question anyway. I'm not referring back to you now that where are the other books? Now, Quran chapter 2, verse 136. Allah says, Rahim, say, we believe in Allah and the revelation given to us. And the revelation given to us, that's the Quran. We believe in the Quran. given to Muhammad, we believe in it. Now, for you to understand that Quran is not alone. Before the Quran, there were books that were sent by God to his prophets. He says, say we believe in Allah and revelation given to us and to Abraham. There was a book given to Abraham. Where is it? Ishmael, the first son of Abraham, who happens to be the promised child. Where is the book? Isaac. There was a book given to Isaac. Where can it be found? Likewise, Jacob. A book was given to Jacob as a messenger of God, as a prophet of God. He has a book as well. And the tribes from Benjamin to from Reuben to Benjamin, all those 12 sons as a book. Where are they? And the one given to Moses, people referred it to the Bible and Jesus. You can see. Where are other books? Where are they? If some Islamic scholars believed that the Bible is Injil, not Torah, we are making a mistake. Bible was never Injil, not Torah. But why my people believe such? See, the Bible in its origin were being founded by the Greeks. In fact, the word Bible was taken from the word Biblia or Biblos. Biblia means book, just ordinary book. So, by adding only to it makes it different from other books. They've added Holy Bible, which means holy book. Holy book. There's one special, because the word Bible is taken from Biblios or Biblia, which is book. That's why there's nowhere in the Bible written Bible. There's nowhere it is written Bible, because Bible means book. It means what? Book. Now, I said earlier, according to our topic, difference between Bible and the Quran, I said we have different versions. Now, if I even go to that, I said, why do people refer Bible to be Injil, not Torah? You see, the Old Testament, from Genesis to Malachi to Judith, let me just read some extra books that were not allowed to feature in what? In King James or the Protestant Bible. The Protestant what? Bible. From Genesis to Malachi, that was where most of the New King James Version ended. But unfortunately, the first church on earth, fortunately, the first church on earth were Roman Catholic. Because the founder of Christianity were the Romans. Maybe you don't know. You might be hearing it for the first time. The originator, the producer, the founder of Christianity are the Romans. That is why the first church was called Roman Catholic Church. Roman Catholic Church. It was in 15th century. 15th century here, down here. Or no, sorry, 1500. That's your 14th century, 1500. There one guy called Martin Luther from Germany protested against the papals, the popes, and the bishop in Rome, and parted the way with just 66 chapters of the Bible. Meanwhile, in the original Bible that belongs to the Roman Catholics, I said original because all the things that are here are not found in the Protestant Bible. Let me read some of them to you. In this very Bible that belongs to the Roman Catholics, after Ecclesiastes, if you read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Number, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judge, Ruth, Kings. In all these Protestant Bibles, we have 1st and 2nd King. We have 1st Samuel and 2nd Samuel. Yeah, we have 1st and 2nd Samuel. I'm coming. We have 1st and 2nd Samuel. This Roman Catholic Bible, we don't have 1st Samuel or 2nd Samuel. Maybe you don't know. Let me compare and contrast. So for you to be comparing Quran with the Bible, you are making a mistake. Let me just chip in the Quran a little bit. Quran has one author. If you don't want to refer the author to be Allah, that's a problem. Let's refer the author to Muhammad. Okay, no problem. You might say, why Allah? No, Allah is not. I don't believe that Allah has ordered that. Okay, no problem. I don't want to argue with you. But let me just bring the knowledge to that thing to your knowledge, to your level. Let's assume that Muhammad is the author of the Quran. That's just one person. Now, that's the question I was asking the Christians that came up with different versions of the Quran. And Warush, Arush, sort of rubbish. You mean the very Muhammad that has authored Hafsa, the same Muhammad authored Warish, the same Muhammad authored all other ones that Tuntash was displaying. No. Are you telling me that the same man called Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has authored those ones as well? That cannot be. It cannot be author of this and this. It can't, because unlike your Bible, the book of Samuel, the book of Isaiah, Jeremiah, and others were not the same author. Isaiah is the author of his own book. Obadiah is the author of his own book. David, author of his own book. Ezra, author of his own book. Job, Esther, author of their own book. Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. They are all messengers of God. They authored their book by themselves. So if you now claimed that Quran has different versions, my question is, who are the authors? It cannot be Muhammad. Muhammad can only author one book. As Isaiah authored the book of Isaiah, Job authored the book of Job, according to what was written in the Bible. I'm going to disclaim that anyway. Now, let me now come back home. I said earlier that the Bible of the Protestants is quite different from the originator. I said the founder, the producer, the originator of Christianity were the Romans. Yeah, they are the Romans. I've said on this program that the word Christ has never been heard by Jesus when he was alive. It was the Greek that gave that title after his demise. After there was no more. The word Christ came to existence after Jesus, not when he was alive. It was after him that the word Christ came to existence. So what are we saying? Why are we deceiving ourselves? Why? You have never heard about Christ when he was alive. Everybody knew that. It's not anything. I now said the Protestants who protest against the papals did one marvelous thing by destroying the origin of the Bible. Is it not marvelous to them? It's marvelous to them that they are able to conquer the papals. They are able to conquer the bishops and the Bible as well. Can you imagine? Our Quran has 114 chapters. And you cannot imagine or believe, I cannot even believe or imagine, that a set of Muslims that call themselves Muslims will now tell us or produce another Quran that has 100 chapters or 98 or 50 or 66 chapters. Is that possible? Have you ever come across such Quran in your life? As people today claim that Ahmadiyya are not Muslim, these are not Muslim, their Quran is 114 chapters. Up till now, Ahmadiyya, Shia, Sufi, we have the same Quran, 114 chapters. From Surah Al-Fatiha to Surah Al-Nas. So no Quran on earth, I repeat, no Quran on earth has more than 114 or less. No Quran on earth. So that's the beauty of Islam. That's the beauty of Islam. And that's the beauty of the Quran. That's the beauty of what? Of the Quran. Look at what the Christian did. One time, though it's been logged anyway, and I don't think I have the copy here, where they went ahead to produce another 4 chapters, Surah to Muslimun, Surah to Iman, Surah to Tasajud, and all sorts of rubbish. Their aim was to infuse those chapters into the Quran. But the fact remains that the whole wide world, even the unborn generation, knew that we have 114 chapters. So it's not easy for them to infuse those chapters into the Quran for us. But when they knew that was difficult, they now went ahead to bring some rubbish called Quran. And done that. Quran is one. All over the world is one. That's the beauty, alhamdulillah. Now, I now said, the Protestants that broke away from Roman Catholics produced their own Bible, different from that of Roman Catholics, their master. I've read Exodus, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Number, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judge, then Ruth. In Protestant Bible, we have 1st and 2nd Samuel. In Roman Catholic Bible, we don't have 1st Samuel and 2nd Samuel. We have 1st King, 2nd King, 3rd King, and 4th King. They believed that there's nobody called Samuel that says anything. It was the story of the kings. Why should the Protestants name theirs as Samuel? Where did they get the knowledge from? And Roman Catholic have been in existence 600 years before Muhammad. Can see how old they were. And after Muhammad, they existed another 1,500 years. They still existed for another 1,500 years. So, what are we not talking about? The Protestant came to existence when? Just 1542. When two broke away from Roman Catholics, Martin Luther and King James, who was the originator of King James version of the Bible, who was the founder of Anglican Church, Church of England. Martin Luther founded a church called Methodist. Who is this? Martin Luther founded a culture what? Methodist. While King James founded Anglican Church, Church of England, with different doctrines. But that's not the topic of tonight. Now, I now said, after we have the Roman Catholics don't believe in 1st and 2nd Samuel, while the Protestants do not believe in 1st King or 2nd King. They have 1st King in their own Bible, but they don't have 3rd and 4th King. But in the book of Roman Catholics, they have 1st King, 2nd King, 3rd King, and 4th King. Kings are in 4, not 2, as being found in the book of Protestants. After Kings, check your Bible. You have in your own Bible, the Protestant Bible, 1st Chronicle and 2nd Chronicle. 1st Chronicle and 2nd what? And 2nd Chronicle. But in the book of Roman Catholics, there's nothing like Chronicle. They have Paralipomenon. Paralipomenon. 1st Paralipomenon and 2nd Paralipomenon. I don't know, maybe that's the meaning of Chronicle anyway. But they don't have Chronicle in the Bible of the Roman Catholics. Who is their master? After Paramenio or after Chronicle, we have Ezra. We have what? Ezra. Likewise, they have Esdras. Okay, that's Ezra. But in the Bible of what's it called? In Roman Catholic Bible, they have 1st Esdras and 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras simply means Nehemiah's. And if you check Ezra here, we have Ezra and we have Nehemiah. So, which means Esdras and Nehemiah are the same thing, according to Roman Catholic Bible. There's nothing called Ezra. Ezra is called Nehemiah. Nehemiah and Ezra are the same thing. It was his alias. Instead of written 2nd Ezra, they wrote Nehemiah, making it different. No, they are not different, they are the same thing. After Ezra, we have Tobit. In the book of Roman Catholics, we have Tobit. But according to Protestant Bible, we have Esther. A what? Esther. Esther. Instead of what? Instead of Tobit. Maybe Esther and Tobit are the same, I don't know. According to Roman Catholic Bible, we have Judith. After Tobit, we have Judith. But they don't have, according to Protestant Bible, we have Job. Maybe Job and Tobit are the same thing. No, they are not. Because they also have Esther here and Job. But in the Protestant Bible, they don't have Judith. They don't have Tobit. Who is Tobias? They don't have it. Then we have Job, we have Esther, which is after Nehemiah. We have Job, we have Psalms, we have Proverbs, we have Ecclesiastes. Then Song of Solomon is not found in Roman Catholic Bible. What we have is Canticle of Canticles. Maybe Solomon's is Canticle. I don't know. The Greek-spoken person can call in to iron out this unclear issues. Because here we have Canticles of Canticles. And in Protestant Bible, we have Song of Solomon. Is it the same thing? I don't know. Likewise, we have the Book of Wisdom. The Book of what? Wisdom. We don't have Book of Wisdom in the Protestant Bible. What we have here is Isaiah.